Okay, today's spell right here. I want you guys to examine the picture and write down what you see. I'm going to give you 1 minute. Just write down whatever you see. Okay, ready? Set, go. Okay, time. Who wants to share what they noticed? Aaron, what did you notice? Okay. So you see a man pointing, you see a man sitting. Okay, what else did you notice? What else did you notice? Okay, so George Washington's here in the green coat, right? Looks like he's thinking. What's important about George Washington that we know? Do you remember? Perfect. First president of the United States of America. Who else has something? Allison.
He's in the dollar bill.
Yes, but what did you notice about the picture? He is on the dollar bill, but what did you notice about the picture? Look at what you wrote down, honey. What did you notice about the picture?
He wanted freedom.
Yeah. Well, they all do. But what did you notice? What was the very first thing you wrote down? I read it, so it's really sorry. So it's really good.
President Franklin is sitting there in the black coat.
So black coat. Ben Franklin. Allison, can you tell me one thing we know about Ben Franklin?
He was invited of many things on the $100 bill.
He's on the $100 bill, and he invented a lot of things, right? Like glasses. Did you know that? Okay. Who else? What did you notice, Marissa?
That
It's not finished. Look at this. Right? We're gonna get back to this thought in a minute, okay, Marissa? Ronnie, what did you notice?
It looks like they are working on a
Yeah, it looks like they're working on an important document. How do we know that? Because there's a bunch of what? A bunch of papers there. Okay, Chris, you're the one who hasn't gone yet. But what's the first thing? What's something you notice about the picture? First thing you wrote down. They all look like old men. Yeah, they all kind of have white hair, huh? They probably were pretty old. Okay, so let's see what we found here. This. So, Marissa, you're right on the nose. Notice the blank canvas. The British delegates were so ashamed they refused to pose for this painting. Little did they know it would make this work that much more famous. This is the reason this picture is famous, is because it wasn't finished. The British people that were there said, I don't want my picture taken, so we're leaving. Bye, see you later. So the painting never got finished. Okay? So, today we're going to finish up the Revolutionary War. Remember remember that the U.S. Is trying to become free. Right, it's the end of the Revolutionary War. So we're going to talk about the Treaty of Paris. Okay, and it kind of wraps up our Revolutionary War unit. So here's what I want you guys to do. I am going to pass out worksheet. You guys are going to write Twitters for these individuals. So I'm going to hand out your Twitter sheets. Okay? And then we're going to read a little bit. One for Chris, one for Allison, one for Marissa, and Aaron. So, first thing we're going to do is we are going to read about the treaty. See the handouts in the middle of your table? The handouts in the middle of your table? We're going to go over the treaty. Okay? So, if you guys can just follow along as I read this first page. Okay? Just follow along with your finger. So, what is the Treaty of Paris, 1783? It is a treaty that officially ended the Revolutionary War on September 3rd, 1783. It was signed in Paris by Benjamin Franklin, John Adams, and John Jay. David Hartley, a member of the British Parliament, was there representing the British and King George III. Under the terms of the treaty, Britain recognized the independent nation of the United States of America. Britain agreed to remove all of its troops from the new nation. The treaty also set new borders for the United States, including all land from the Great Lakes on the north to Florida on the south, from the Atlantic Ocean to the Mississippi River. The United States agreed to allow British troops still in America to leave, and also agreed to pay all existing debts owed to Great Britain. The United States also agreed not to persecute loyalists still in America and allow those that left America to return. So that is a quick overview of what the Treaty of Paris was. So here's what I want you guys to do. I want you guys to read Article 1, okay, with your partner. I'm going to kind of group you guys together. So, Ronnie and Marissa, you guys are going to work together. Chris, Allison, and Aaron, you three are going to work together since we have an odd number. Okay? I want you guys to read this to yourselves. Okay, when you are done, put your head down on the table so I know that you are done reading. Okay? So read that to yourselves. Good job, guys. Thank you. So, here's the next thing I want to do. When you walked in the door this morning, I handed you a sheet. Aaron, can I borrow yours? I handed you a sheet that looks like this. Can you guys please pull this out? So this is kind of our checklist for what you guys are going to be doing today. Find it, Marissa? Right there. There we go. Okay, Ronnie, can you read the directions for me at the top?
Read and take notes on the Treaty of Paris. So, the exam that comes here for the Senate USA to be created 100 days with the Treaty of Paris and
Awesome. Thank you. So here's what I want you guys to do. I'm going to give you a person that you're going to write a Twitter feed for. And I want you to write it on the line. The blank line where it's under prompt. Ronnie and Marissa, you guys are going to do George Washington. Aaron, Chris, and Allison, you guys are going to do Ben Franklin. So I'll give you a few minutes to write down their name. And write down Ben Franklin. Thank you. So as you guys are finishing writing your names down, I'm going to read the prompts and the checklist for you. Ready? Just follow along with your fingers, please. Prompt. Imagine you are, whoever I assigned you, an important political figure attending the peace conference in Paris after the Revolutionary War. As you decide on negotiations, you want to spread the word about the treaty to as many people in America as you can. In the 1700s, it was a challenge to spread information quickly. Today, many of your local, state, and national politicians use Twitter to communicate their agendas. So with that, we are going to travel back to 1783 and bring Twitter to our founding fathers. Sound exciting? Okay. Checklist. Use this checklist to check for assignment requirements and to ensure you fully understand the Treaty of Paris. So, efficient article summary tweets, which you guys will start today. You're going to do the first article today. Picture of your assigned representative, name of your assigned representative, their role in the Treaty of Paris, a mini bio, just a few sentences on their background, and an overall summary of the Treaty of Paris. Tell me why the treaty is important. So, real quick, look at your checklist. Chris, can you tell me, have we done any of these already? Are you sure?
Oh, yes.
Which one have we already done? Assigned? Assigned. Ready? Representative. So, have we already done that?
No.
Yes. Yes, right? Chris, who do you have? Who's your person? Ben Franklin. So, on the line, like Marissa already did, can you please put an X? And did it. Good job. So, ready? Now for the fun part. I want you guys to pull out your Twitter feed papers I gave you earlier. With your partner, or your group, however it may be, I want you guys to come up with a handle name, and then write your names on the following lines. So it says @ I want you guys to write down a name for them. I'm going to give you 10 seconds to talk to your partner. Talk to your partner. Okay. Allison, what name did your group come up with? Mr. 100. Why did you come up with Mr. 100? Oh, that's right. Ben Franklin was on the $100 bill. That's a good memory. Okay, Tanya, what did you guys come up with? Why did you guys come up with Mr. Moneybags? Do you remember? Think about it. Why would you guys come up with Mr. Moneybags? First president? Okay, what else? Marissa, why did you guys come up with Mr. Moneybags? That's right. That makes sense, Mr. Moneybags. He's on the dollar bill and the quarter. Here's what I want you guys to do. I'm going to give you a few minutes with your partner. Come up with a Twitter feed. I want you to write in this first bubble. Okay, we're only doing Article 1 today. So I want you guys to discuss, talk. Okay, come up with a tweet. Okay? Talk to each other, please. Let's see what you guys came up with before the bell rings here. Allison, what tweet did your group come up with?
Freed our 13 states.
Perfect. The king has freed our 13 states. Love it. What did you guys come up with?
Free at last.
Georgia?
Georgia is free.
I love it. Free at last. Georgia is free at last. That's awesome. Here's what I want you guys to do. I want you to put these papers in your binders, in your folders. We are going to continue with this tomorrow's class. Okay? Have a great day. We'll see you later.